good evening. I don't know why this little finger point signified a good evening, but apparently it does. We are about to be scary. In this video, we're going to be turning ourselves into a card guard, and you might be wondering, Lex, what is a card guard from Alice Madness Returns? In case you don't know, you can use one of my 4 references in the background that you can hardly see. No, you can see them. You can see them. Maybe debatable on the clarity of a reference. I was painting earlier today and I think I still have paint on my lips. If you enjoy being scary or watching me be scary or everyone being scary, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my scary family. I'm just kidding, we're not scary. We're really nice on this channel. Now, okay. I am aware that in almost every single one of these videos, I have been like, we're gonna start out with making our face pale. We're doing it again. Could I technically start on another part of my body? Yeah, probably, but I actually, looking at the reference, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pale anyway, so let me double. Yeah, either way, you're starting with a pale color, so. We're going to start off with making our face a bone color. I'm actually gonna put some foundation on first. This doesn't necessarily help the body paint. I just like having it on. Oh, by the way, there's all suits of the card guards. We're doing a heart today. I don't think I mentioned that at all. Now to kind of dirty up the skull, I'm actually going in with a makeup mixing medium, which is just basically like a very, very liquidy makeup. And I'm just gonna stipple this on all over my entire face just to give it a little bit of roughness. If you're brand new to doing skulls, you've never done one before, you might want to take an eyebrow marker or eyeshadow, something really, really light, and kind of sketch in the base of a skull first. It's just because I've done them so many times that I kind of know where the contouring and etc. goes. In addition, if this is your very first time ever doing a skull, you can also figure out where things are supposed to go just based on your bone structure. You can feel underneath where it sinks in. That's where you're going to want to make things dark. Looking at the reference and also knowing that I'm going to be making my eye sockets in the shape of a heart, I'm going to attempt to shade a little bit in this kind of area here. Going from a cool light brown eyeshadow into some darker colors, I'm going to sketch in where the eyes are going to go, as well as probably where the teeth are going to go, and overall just the shape of the skull's face. I'm also filling in where my eye sockets actually are, so I have an idea and I don't make them too large or too small. To sketch in the teeth, I actually am going to switch over to an eyebrow marker just so I have more precision of where they're going to be. Now that I have a rough sketch of the teeth, I'm going to go back in with eyeshadow and fill that in. This whole thing probably seemed like a lot. It's one of those that's really hard to explain and much, much easier just to watch. Going back in with a darker brown eyeshadow, maybe a little bit of black, very little if I'm using black right now, which is going to be behind my teeth where my jaw is open, underneath my cheekbones, and a little bit around my eyes. going to be going in with black eyeshadow and outlining where all the black is gonna go, and then I'm gonna go in with black body paint to make it darker. I swear I could spend forever detailing skulls. I'm then going to line my eyes, go in with black body paint and darken up in by the teeth as well as around the eyes. Spooky, scary skeleton. Going back in with brown eyeshadows, I'm going to slightly shade the teeth. Going back to the original skull color, I'm now going to go back in and add all of the highlights to make everything pop. Face is done for now. Moving on to the body. This is gonna be the easiest outline you guys have ever seen. Are you ready for this? Boom. Just to make sure, and then boom. Actually, you know what? We are gonna come down with this, even though I know most of it's gonna be covered, but that's the reason that most of this is gonna be covered is because I actually got a piece of fabric so I could actually have the hood on there, so I know that fabric's gonna drape quite a bit over this, but that's okay. In the event that you don't have a hood, you guys can still paint this in red. And just for visual reference, we're also gonna move the missing heart up significantly higher because, you know. Going back to the same skull color, I'm going to fill in basically everything. Going back with the mixing liquid, I'm then going to make this really dirty. To add all the texture to my chest, I actually cut out a piece of... Did I throw it out? To create all the texture on my chest, I actually cut out a piece of mesh from an item of clothing that I have. Hopefully I won't need it. And I'm gonna stretch this over my skin and apply brown eyeshadow through the holes. I'm now also gonna go in with some black body paint. This is kind of a little bit of a process, but it gives you a cool look. You know what? I'm absolutely starving. I'm gonna go make some chicken parmesan. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now that I'm refreshed. It was good, by the way, in case you're wondering. I also had a twice baked potato. So good. We're now gonna go in and take out where the heart... Actually, we don't even have to take it. Yeah. We're gonna take it out. Now, one of the advantages of actually doing it this way and taking the makeup off is that it kind of leaves a little bit of an edge on there that already makes it three-dimensional if you use your imagination. It then becomes easier to make your imagination into reality and fill the paint in. Going along the outer portions of these edges, I'm going to add a little bit of brown eyeshadow and then go in with red body paints and add the red edges on the inside. Also mixed with a little bit of black. And of course, to give the illusion that it's missing, we're gonna fill in the center with black. Just like highlighting on the face, I'm going back in with that bone color and outlining around the heart. Mixing together red and black, I'm gonna fill in my entire neck. The little stripes that are here, realistically, those actually are like the tears in between the body and the arms, but because I don't want the red to transfer in here, I'm only gonna bring it down to right there. And I'm also going to add the red hearts on my arms. Using black eyeshadow, I'm then gonna outline each section and then take black body paint and add all the stitches. I'm like double checking to make sure I have everything. It's time for blood! Blood dripping from the heart, blood dripping from cuts. This is gonna be great. Fake blood dripping from the heart, dripping from the cuts. It's gonna be great. And to make the blood, normally I would mix together red and black, but because we've already used that shade within our character, I'm actually going to be using alcohol-based paints and I'm going to be using the Skin Effects in Blood Tone.